Hey guys, alright? This is part of streaming my sort of live training, just for not really for any great reason other than just to make it available to anyone interested. Okay, this is a 72 Secret Arts of Shaolin preparatory exercise. Yeah, it's a striking at a paper block. Okay, so what you do, this is great for beginners, advanced. This is just a good conditioning exercise, and all you require is an upright surface. I'm just using my wooden dummy as a post. You could use a wall, anything like that. You could even lay this on the floor or on a bench, but this is it. Just either get a number of catalogues or books, junk books, this is the phone book and some magazines, and tape them together to form about 1,000 layers, yeah? And then just hang it up and strike, and that's all the method is. And apparently, according to the manual, famous fighters could not help but train this method. It's harder than it looks. It's actually initially quite unforgiving, so please hit it slowly, carefully, in the same manner that you'd hit like a makiwara or something like that. Yeah. All I've done here, the best thing to do is to use the actual spine of the book as a place where you put a rope or something, and that way it doesn't tear. But I've put this way, and all I've done is taped another magazine lengthways so that my rope can fit in here and here, and it's strong and it won't tear out. Yeah. So according to the method, basically what I wanted to do, guys, is share the live training, but also show that it is just about the training. And you don't need to be kung fu, you don't need to do anything. These are just very old methods of conditioning and stuff like that everyone can use, and that everyone should use if they want to. I just want to get everyone conditioning, training in the right way. You hang it at about waist height, says the manuals. I'm going to hang it a little bit higher. Tie it down. There we go, look at that. Slightly skewed, but it doesn't matter. Yeah? Perfect. Yeah? Okay, so let's get doing some training. So unfortunately you can't see my legs, but I'm in a low, you can see this is about waist height here, and I'm lowering myself so my shoulders are to waist height. So I'm in quite a low stance. My legs to the target, my legs are split sideways at like 45 degrees and then angled towards the target. Yeah. So do some stretching and qigong if you want, just to warm the hands up. Yeah, I've already done that, and that's another topic, so we won't go into that today. Okay, and we're just gonna strike. So we'll start simple in Mabu, in rider stance, which is both legs are just straight line and you crouch down, horse riding stance. Everyone knows that, and we just begin to strike. Yeah. So with hard surfaces like this, try and get the full extension on your arm. Once again, there's no excuses for this. If you don't have a sandbag, if you don't have anything, you literally tie a few bits of newspaper together and an old catalogue, and you're away. Yeah? Yeah, and these are much in the simple way that the monks would have trained in the past. They would have just trained simple methods like this. Yeah, And this is what the Kung Fu world, well, in the West, is a bit sort of forgot, I think. They've been distracted. Because like, the 72 Secret Arts of the Shaolin is like a Kung Fu conditioning manual. But it doesn't really have techniques. It just has conditioning, like, methods of training methods. So I think some people have forgotten that, alongside with all the cutters and things like that, which I'm not really into. There's the actual whole book of training methods that you're meant to train, you know, and they do in China, but not so much in the West. Yeah, so we'll turn our fist now. Yeah, we'll turn our fist and we'll let. Once again, just let it sort of hit in and bounce a bit. This is also good because I've been in rider stance for quite a low rider stance for like 8 minutes now, haven't I? Obviously my post moves a bit. So if you're hitting a wall and it doesn't move, obviously then just remember what power you're putting in so that you don't damage your knuckles, because we're not trying to damage ourselves. So we're going to go sideways. Okay, so we're square onto the bag in like bow arrow stance. We're going to take our hips 45 degrees, and that's the skeletal alignment to throw this punch, and then we come back and we throw that one. Yeah? Yeah, do you see what I mean? You'll see. This is why punching. So this blow is like an unwinding whipping blow, and this blow is a pushing blow. Yeah, so boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And this is teaching your body, like this would probably be striking whilst escaping. Boom. And this would be striking whilst advancing. Yeah? Change footing. Do the other thing. Same. Boom, 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 boom. And also remember, these are just striking drills and practices, so this isn't sort of technically the way you fight. Well, it is, but it isn't. Yeah. So you know, haters out there can chill out. You wouldn't stand in the MMA ring and start standing deep and doing this. What you meant for? Change legs again. Come to the side. These are almost like battering rams with the body. come to the side. Remember, don't get overzealous with those strikes. Just slowly. And then you can also strike whipping blows here. So we'll start on this side. Here. And I like to throw another one in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the other side. Probably only see my back. And of course, we have the Shuto strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Other way. Yeah, and those are just dynamic tension exercises. Those are just dynamic tension exercises. And there's something called static Qigong as well, where you do all the Qigong postures, but you do them statically, like standing still. So you do the bow arrow, stretching, shooting the bow that way, and you just stand. You do raising the sky. But obviously your legs have to be in either like the splits or a low horse stance. And you see, if you try that, you'll get best benefits from doing the Qigong. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.